the morning of Saturday the 28th, and we arrive at Salalah, where we decided to have a taxi with our friends that we've met at the dining table, which is George and Mary, Gaza and Benita, and me and Joe. So we're 19 days through our 60-day cruise, so we're a third of the way there. At Salalah, they're famous for frankincense, which originates from tree sap and was used in embalming as it's a type of disinfectant. And our taxi driver, Muhammad Ali, not the boxer, told us that you can dissolve it in water. So I put some in water, I've been drinking it, and he reckoned it's very good for you. And I think it is, because I had a runny nose and a tickly cough in the morning. After drinking that water all day, it's made me feel 100%. It's got a rosemary taste. Maintenance continues, and today they lowered the lifeboats and we're checking them all. And a little update on our worldwide air allow sim. It doesn't work in Egypt, so maybe I have to read the small print. We hopped on the complimentary shuttle bus that takes us out of the port, because it's pretty industrial with lots of containers. Joe's studying the itinerary here before we go. We arranged to meet up in the grand lobby at 10:30 with our other explorers. As we were leaving the ship, the cabin staff were doing drills, ready again for safety. So we depart, leave Queen Mary. Taxis have a pre-price system. So we decided to get a taxi for the 6 of us and negotiate a good price with Muhammad Ali, who spoke excellent English and was a very nice guy, taking us all the way around and getting us better prices than we could get when we purchased a few things from the local souks. Muhammad Ali drove us to the local mosque where we went in and was shown around. It was virtually closing, but they stopped open a little bit longer so we could have a look, which was very nice of the security people there. Joe dressed to fit in with the local customs so we could enter the mosque, and then that just made me and George think we need to get the local dress so we fit in as well. So that's what we did, as you'll see later. Here's Muhammad Ali wearing George's hat, and George was wearing Muhammad's hat. Put the iPhone on the floor at the mosque to take a picture. It was all looking down with the chandelier, the Swarovski chandelier in the background. Muhammad was a man of many hats, and this was another one of his hats he gave me from the boot of his car. I asked him if we could go to the local vegetable market where the locals buy their produce, and also the fish and meat market. And it's an old one, only locals go in there. And so we had a good look round, and surprisingly there was hardly any flies whatsoever. Like one or two I could see in the whole of the building, so I don't know why they're not in there, but the food looked fresh, especially the feet and the heads. So here's a bit of fresh camel meat, which is quite lean. It's a bit like venison. And one of the happy traders, two happy traders and George, one happy trader with Gaza. Camel liver, followed by camel heart and camel kidney. Lovely. And ideal for your barbecue. What more could a man wish for than camel kebabs? While in the market, Muhammad Ali introduced us to some of the guys who live in the mountains, and they all have these ceremonial knives that they wear all the time. They said we should have one for on the ship.
German, Italian, Switzerland, and now come people from Czech.
What do they do when they come here? There is no beach.
Not beach, Caribbean beach, very beautiful beach.
Where?
Waiting, after 1 hour you're looking. Near Old Market Special Beach. Here brothers, George, very beautiful beach, all Arabic countries special beach here, Salalah. I know many rich people from Egypt come here, open hotels.
Yeah.
You already know Naguib Sawiris? This big mall.
Yeah.
George.
Yes.
I know Naguib Sawiris from Egypt.
When I give so where it?
Naguib Sawiris. You already have here big area for big 3 hotels. Al Fanar, Guera and Rotana. Egypt group.
Nice. Are we gonna see the beach?
Close beach. Here Caribbean beach.
The 2 ladies get your bikini.
Because George originated from Egypt, he could understand the taxi driver, so they had a little chin wag, and now and again George would tell us what they were talking about, probably me and Gazer, I imagine, because George does get away with murder, as you can ask his wife, Mary, long-suffering wife.
فهمت علي؟
فهمت.
عقله متحجر جدا. محول عمان للقرون اللي قبل الجاهلية كان ممنوع على الناس يلبس النعال في عهد سعيد بن تيمور. الحمد لله في معاونة الجيش البريطاني خلعوه شالوه وغيروا السلطان قابوس الله يرحمه. فتح البلد وازدهر البلد.
I think he's saying the British army liberated the city.
Came to the tomb of Job. They say, got the patience of Job, because from my memory in the Bible, the Satan sent plagues to Job with losing his cattle, and I think children were dying, and I think there was also a plague of locusts, and he wouldn't denounce God. So in the end, God rewarded him and solved all his problems.
So you're going home after Dubai, or you're stopping in Dubai?
We're actually going home.
My life chicken.
But you've got
Yeah,
to go home
rich
on the
family.
second.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've got the first. Yeah. Same as us
Very
in
rich
Sydney.
family.
We've got, well, we've almost got 2 days in Sydney because our
Big
flight
palace for rich family.
Right. So quite big.
Yeah, this is
From here you'll go outside for photo. Near gate.
Yeah. Right.
Welcome outside.
Allegedly, this is some giant footprint that was found near the tomb of Job, and this is the tomb of Job. I think it needed a bit of TLC. There wasn't really much there. It's just a marble slab, and people came there to pray and have a look. So we obviously had to have our photograph taken to prove that we've been. We got the patience to Job to get there, I'll tell you that. The camels seem to just wander about, and although they are all owned by somebody, they just wander across the road and do what they want. We had some oranges and satsumas we bought from just outside the tomb of Job, so that really attracted the camels. Well, they fancied George, I think, but
Yeah.
we did say it wasn't his looks, it was the smell of the satsumas, because he was getting upset. He thought that the camels really did fancy him. No accounting for taste, is there? Them camels must be half blind. the way back to the ship, we popped into this restaurant that Mohammed told us it's very popular, and at night it's full. It looks closed, derelict to me, but it's meant to be popular.
And many lights and stone.
So you can sit in here, in these little rooms. We'll sit in there. So it's a restaurant.
Bazen de durum o. Mesela müzik dozayım, müzik dozayım. Sen de mecbur. Şimdi seyrederiyor. Da halat ve yok. ثم مكان رجو. ومن ذا صحبه من غير متركه وغير بلا. الغد بلا.
Had a quick lesson how to tie the headscarf on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah. Yeah. And that comes round, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
100 pieces.
Well done. Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
leaving us now. Good guy. Even fixed me up with a woman. She didn't look too happy to be by me as well. Could have made her lips turn up instead of turn down. Never mind. George and I decided to go for dinner on the night in our new attire. Strangely, that night, nobody really seemed to talk to us. Just me and George spoke to each other. At least we were happy anyway.